What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Into My GT Entertainment, and I am Joel. Nice to see you here on this Saturday, which is kind of a hot one, but we're not going to let that stop us today. So what we are getting ready to do is something with Neptune. So watch the intro and I'll let you know what's happening. Okay, so today is the day that we are bringing Neptune down just a little bit, adding the Stop the Hot kit and getting the alignment plugs put in because of the lowering kit. It should roughly look like Wasp after it settles down. And also we're putting the camber plates on it to have that adjustment. So as of right now, this is what she looks like. All the stuff is in the trunk. I'm gonna meet Cameron at his shop, and we're gonna go ahead and take a whack at her and get her lowered down a little bit. So this is what she looks like now, and then we'll see what she looks like a little later after she's been lowered. Also on this busy day, I have some tint coming this evening, so I need to get this done, squared away, and then back home because Steve, my tint guy, is coming to do the tint. So hopefully we'll add that to the video too. This will get blackened out and we'll kind of show you how I want to get the tint done. Like mine goes straight across here. I want this to kind of flow like this on both sides, but we'll get you there when we get there. So I'm going to jump in the car, meet Cameron at his shop, and we'll pick it up then. All right, everybody, I just got down here to Cameron's shop. It is pretty nice and big, and he's got a lot of room in here to do stuff. You got to remember that. But anyway, getting it lined up on the lift now. We're going to raise it up. He'll be doing most of the work. I'm here to help him out. I can't do this stuff like I used to. So, you know, I'll have to do it the way it gets done, right? So I'm here to lend a hand. I'll be the helper, the little gopher boy, and we'll get this done, and I'll show y'all at least how to get it through. All right, he's trying to make quick work of everything today. So it is hot and it is balmy in here, so we're just, don't mind the fan noise right here, but we got one down already. We just have to unbolt it, get the springs down. You got 24-inch bolts right here on this side. You got the brake caliper hanging, so there's no stress on anything. And as you can see, the Magneride plug is off, so we don't pull that, and there's plenty of slack. So once he gets the other side taken care of, this whole section will come down, and then we'll put it on the spring compressor, swap out the springs, reverse engineer, and get the fronts done. When we get to the rears, he's gonna probably drop the carriage down because I need to put the IRS brackets in there for this anyway. So we're gonna sit there and get that all squared away when we get back here. And just to show you the tool stuff that we have to do, the springs are obvious right there. You got the Stop the Hop kit or subframe connectors. Have camber plates that go on top of those. I'll show you when we get to that point. And the alignment plugs for the rear, and then the IRS subframe supports. So we got all that here. All this is gonna work its way in, and as we get there, I'll show you. Take two. So we went ahead and got this all taken care of. Well, he's doing most of the work. I'm just here for more support and a little grunt work if need be. Got the shock out. 15mm bolts up here is what held it in. These were 24s. You got your, if you have Magneride, there's your Magneride cord. And then you can see that we have the brakes supported with the zip ties on the control arms, so they are not hanging on the actual feed line. So we're gotten that taken care of. Or over here, same deal happened over here. Now the difference is when we go back to these top hats right here, when they get taken off, these are going to take their place. So that'll give me the adjustment side to side where these do not have it. So we'll get that in. He's building a new spring compressor right now. So once that gets sewn on, we'll either keep recording or we gotten murdered with this thing and we didn't do it. So we'll see where we're at. All right, while Cameron is getting the other side tightened up, let me show you what we did on the driver's side. Here are the factory springs and top hats. You won't be using those top hats if you're using the camber plates, because the camber plates take the place of that and give you sliding motion. When you come over here, you'll see that we got the new Steeda springs in here. And just to show you everything that needed to be taken off, all the plugs are back in. And this right here on this side is the Magneride sensor. So you have to make sure you definitely plug that back in. As you can see, everything is tied in together. And then we got the springs up in here. And then what I've noticed with the springs, you want to have word side up, so that way you can read it, and then that way you know the spring is on the right way. Now this car will probably need an alignment because there is a lot of motion back and forth that we're doing. We took out the whole suspension, putting it back in. So we're going ahead and get that other side done, and then we'll come back to you. All right, everybody, so here we are. I'll have to explain it on the other side a little better because we actually just kind of went with it. You have to take down the shock. You have to pull down the subframe. You're gonna have to anyway with the kit that I got. As you can see, these flanges right here and right there, they sit there and they're supposed to, and there's a little tube, I'll show you that also, to align the pin for the bolt. So this keeps everything squared away. And over here, these are a pain in the butt because you have to squish those together. And you see those Allen keys right here? You have to tighten that up. And then with this top one that isn't in yet, that has to line up at the top also. So there's a little bit going on, and then that needs to go, take this bolt out, uses that bolt, front bolt here with the slider. It's either this one or that one, I don't know quite yet. And then back here it has a sliding pin that goes in, and then you put the bolt in. So I'll show you when that's all in there. Ain't trying to do too much because it holds up time. These are the alignment pucks that go in to the subframe, which are right there, and there's one in the front right here. The bigger one of the two go in the front, right? The big one, and a smaller one goes into the rear. So we're gonna go ahead and get the other brace up now, and then try to get on this side. So we'll see where we're end up here in a moment. Here, at least to show y'all that what we took off on the other side to make it work. So yeah, and that it rained the same way. So
raining bolts.
Yeah, raining bolts. So we have to drop that down. We drop down the subframe. We pull this down and yank out the spring, and that gets it off. Cam's like, this is some crazy shit, but that's how it is, and that's how it works, and that's what we do here. So we show you what other people won't show you. So yep, here we go, side two. All right, this will show you better with those bushings. One here, one at the top, one down here, one here. You put in the sleeves in there, the ones I showed you earlier. They go up, and then we tighten up all this, and the lowering will be done, and then the only thing left is the subframe connector bar. The top, stop the hop. I can't even freaking talk. Yeah, it's been like that. So anyway, we're getting it done, and we'll see where we are. Trying to hurry up and get out of here with it, so he needs something to do today. So anyway, with these on the subframe panel, there was a threaded hole. That's where that went. You sometimes have one or two bolts here, sometimes they don't have any. that's where these go in. It brings its own hardware, kind of simple to find. Over here on this one, there's 2 plates. I don't know if I can show you it. There's a silver plate in there with a threaded bolt pattern to it. That goes right here, so it has something to grab. And then this one has a nut on the top, and that'll tighten up there. And then that'll give you your stop the hop kit fully installed. This also acts as a subframe connector, so it stiffens up your chassis. Added with the jacking rails, you got a tight little chassis going on. So does he. All right, well, he is doing the tires now. Stop the hop kit is complete, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Like I said, this is a Magneride car, so until I drive it for a minute, it's not gonna settle down. Magneride has to do its thing, and then it'll drop where it needs to. And he hasn't dropped it all the way yet because he has to still torque the tires down a little bit, but we got it, fellas. It's lowered. I'm gonna call Steve now, see if he wants to tin it. If not, we'll tin it at some other time, and we'll see where we are. I'll get back when we get home and show you what it looks like when it's settled down, and I'll let you know how the drive was. All right, everybody, so I made it home safely. The car itself has settled down quite nicely on the little trip I had to drive over here. So as you can see, it is great, and it drove straight as an arrow for whatever reason. So we guesstimated getting it straight on the alignment pretty good. So I'll drive it a little more, see where we're at with it, and then make sure the alignment's good. But that is what it looks like with the performance springs, the Magneride ones that they have. I think it's the Performance Pro, it might be. It's not the dual rate. So that's what these look like. I'm glad y'all took a little trip with me. We got the stop the hop, we got the bushings in, we got a lot of things done today on this car. I wish we would have got the tint done, but you know, the timing didn't work out the way it needed to. Maybe tomorrow he'll take care of it, I don't know. But that's what it looks like now. It is a little low. It looks a whole lot better. We took all that fender clearance out of it, so yeah, I can't complain about it at all. And on that note, that is the end of this video for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, we got some things done. The white wheels are gone. The suspension is altered. We have the stop the hop kit. We have the IRS braces on there. We got the bushings. We got the whole rear alignment straight. So everything is done in that package. So I want to thank Cameron for helping me out today getting this done. Without him, it would have been a whole lot harder. And again, you know, sometimes it helps to have some friends in the industry to do some of the work for you. So anyway, from Neptune, Joel, we got old Wasp over there. We'll see you on the next video, and we'll talk to you later.